Oh, that's really good, Ninja.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh.
G'day guys, Ninja here. Got Darcy on the table and got old Jace over there in the gallery repping the new gear that we've got. Aaron's over here. He's gonna be showing us exactly. You can tell it's Aaron because he's got no arse. He's gonna be showing us where we're going to work on Darcy. We're actually going to work on the hamstring tendon. So I'm going to go right up under here where that hamstring attached on the bone. You can see all these rough bits if you come in really close here, Leo. See how it's really rough on here? So this is got to be really attached on really strongly. So it's got to be rough so it can get a good purchase on that bone. Because when you're sprinting, going upstairs, lifting really heavy, that gets a lot of, pull through it, a lot of tension, a lot of stress through it. It's all load through it. Anyway, Aaron, you want to turn around a bit?
Oh, it's not even Aaron.
Aaron! He's been fasting. Look at him. Intermittent fasting. Oh, he's looking good though. He's looking a bit better, I reckon.
I thought he put on weight. I thought he'd been in a good paddock.
A bit pale, isn't he? Maybe get some sunlight, mate. What do you reckon? So show us exactly where you've been feeling problems, man.
Pretty similar to the last video we did on Jason's hamstring. Mine's pretty, like right up on that sit bone, on that attachment. Just feels like a dull ache. I got some treatment on my glute yesterday, but it's shifted more precisely into the hamstring.
So tendon. So with Jace's, he seemed like he's probably more medial, like in towards his adductor. Yours seemed like it's a bit slightly more lateral, I'd say.
Yeah, probably in the middle.
Yeah, so sure. Right on that hamstring. So the true hamstring. So let's get into it.
Yeah.
So carrying in.
Yeah, and Darcy was sort of saying just about some biomechanics. He had an ankle injury kind of
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, so on the opposite side, was it?
Yeah.
So, and you sort of, when you're limping, you're trying to avoid pain on one side, so it kind of shifts forces across onto a different part. So that can overload and imbalance the body, and then you can present with injury or stress or awareness on the other side of the body. So is that what you experience?
I just encourage you guys to become aware and in tune with your body. What injuries have you had previously? Are you compensating through your neck because of, I don't know, you've had a bad shoulder, or is it a bad hamstring because of relation to your ankle? I just sort of figured that out, that my hamstring's probably tightened up because of those differences in loading and biomechanics. Oh yeah, that's really good right there.
Yeah, I've got a little story. I might have heard it from other videos, but years ago I had some glass stuck up in my foot, like in the forefoot, and it was and it was going straight in like that, and it was clear glass, and I thought I got it out, but it was still in there, and I had it in there for 5 weeks, and like the story goes that the whole time that I had it in there, my opposite side Achilles was sore. But then as soon as I eventually got that, it worked its way out so I could kind of pull it out. As soon as I got that glass out of that foot on the other side, that Achilles cleared up straight away. So it was me avoiding that pain of that glass pushing up into my bones in my feet or whatever, that I was avoiding that pain, so it put stress onto the opposite side. And then as soon as that obstacle was taken out of my foot, it went straight away. So that was a good lesson for me to realise how compensation works and how we avoid pain. And that's a human thing. We want to, avoid pain and avoid problems in our life. So
we'll always find our easiest pathways to move, and as you said, avoid pain. So. And we're not even realise that we're overloading the other leg or overloading the lower back or the hip, whatever it might be. But become more in tune with your body and experience these things. Every injury, you need to learn something and experience it, and it's a journey.
Yeah, the ripple-on effect. So so what we're talking about with the glass, that was the cause. That was the original thing. So we could have treated my Achilles and just sort of not improved it that much, because that wasn't what was originating the problem. So like that, just there. So I'm gonna kind of pin it, so get in there and then pin it out like perfect. That. So just sitting there. So see how I haven't moved, so there hasn't been any rubbing, any strokes on that. It's just pinning it, but pinning the right spot. That's the key thing. And what I can feel is I can just sort of do little movements like that. And that helps me stay engaged with it, but just hit different aspects of this tightness that Darcy's experiencing. So just going to stay on that and just work it. So just shifting my body weight over that little bit, I can feel like I'm on top of it more.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah. And then I'm just pushing it out. So I can go, just shift down, and I wanted to get even better onto that spot. So I'm shifting up, and then I'm going to push down again, like just to hit that spot perfectly for Dar. So he's got a game of footy tomorrow. As
just
well.
like Jace, I'm a footballer. We had round 1 on the weekend, and I was sort of a bit tentative whether I was going to play because of this ankle injury. Football boots. I reckon that's what did it, man. We've been doing all this barefoot sprinting. We did at least almost 20 weeks of barefoot training and sprinting consecutively. And I got in footy boots for the first time and I rolled my ankle. So we've got to find some barefoot football boots. Put that out tonight. Come on, Nike.
That's our next MMT idea, I reckon.
I've had an idea for probably about 10 years. What I was going to do was...
cut the top of the shoe off.
Yeah, get the tongue out of the shoes, and I was going to tape it around my foot. Just because after you kick a ball, we do a bit of this too. We kick footies, Aussie rules footies in bare feet. And probably after 30 kicks, it bruises your foot, doesn't it? You know, so if you just tape the tongue onto the top of the boot, and then you can kick fine, it would take all the stress off the top of your foot, but then you could have all that different dexterity and stuff with the barefoot. Yeah, so there'll be a video on that one day. It's 10 years in the making, but it's coming.
Oh, that's really good, Ninj.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh.
So see how I could pinpoint even more with that.
Oh,
thumb.
man.
Like that.
Oh. Far out. Yeah, I need a...
So good strong thumbs.
Oh.
So yeah, I can just sort of do little shifts. So you can't really pick it up too much, but I'll exaggerate it. So, so I can change that angle there to go up into that sit bone a bit more. So find that there. And then if I change my angle, like that, it sort of scoops it out away from where it's kind of stuck in. You get more on that.
Yeah, it's really connected.
There.
Oh, that's my pain. I can resonate with that, man. That's it's fixing me.
Yeah. So that's all the key things. Like the person that you're treating, they are the expert. We are the plumber.
Yep.
If we're being a good plumber, clearing this stuff, creating the flow, then the body can heal itself. So that's the important thing, is you work with the person. Don't just think that you're the expert, because you can get humbled very quickly if you don't kind of tune in to what's you're feeling and what the person's saying and how they're responding. So you don't want to have treatment where it's overbearing and overwhelming and creating more damage, but you also don't want to have treatment where it's doing nothing. It's nowhere near the points where you know that are therapeutic, because we just know when you're getting treatment if it's doing something or it's doing nothing. So you just sort of got to trust and follow that kind of information.
Yeah.
So just pushing down.
And with this therapy, it doesn't look like Ninja's doing much. You know, he's stayed in an area the size of, I guess, a tennis ball, but I can feel shifts and changes in angles and deeper and scooping, and it's like really, there's a lot going on under the hands, under the thumb.
Yeah.
Which I'm experiencing, and it feels really relieving. It feels like it's stretching out the tissue and breaking down the solidness.
Yeah. So it wasn't a tennis ball either. I didn't even
smaller.
Yeah, it was just the thumb.
Yeah.
The pad of the thumb for a start. So I didn't even shift. Now I'm shifting down. I'll probably move down a centimetre.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to really slowly get that gunk out. And so the pace is such an important thing, that you're just really slowly working things out, giving the body time to respond. So if it's fighting you, it's pushing you out, things like that, it's not going to relax and kind of let that flow into that space.
Yeah.
And so you got to be slow. And a lot of times we're just pinning things and just waiting on it to melt through. Yeah. Like that. So you can see just by the angle of my forearm here, just the direction of the force. And I'm engaging in that tissue there and just melting it down and pushing that stuff out. You can just feel there's another spot.
It's got referral pain to it. There's definitely like a trigger point in there. It's relevant. Oh. So yeah, Bones looks pretty good in our new merch. If you guys haven't, if you weren't aware, we have a YouTube shop where we've got heaps of cool stuff: jumpers, crew necks, women's and men's apparel, to cups, to bum bags. We've got the whole lot. Have a quick look on there if you're interested, and yeah, support us, guys. We'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's all really affordable too.
Yeah.
So drop shipping.
Just look cool in an MMT merch.
Yeah. You want to look like us? Oh, that's it, Ninja.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we tried to make it so it doesn't look like it's work gear. It's just sort of got a logo on it. So yeah, more streetwear. It's not necessarily the things that we'll be wearing as our uniform, but yeah, it'll look cool.
We think so anyway.
Yeah. We're fashion designers now as well.
Yeah, we do it all.
Yeah.
Darcy
How's
has the tick of approval, so that means it's
Yeah,
alright.
it's all
We did
good.
listen to Aaron, we gave him the flick from the,
He doesn't know.
the design.
Oh, it's good.
On the right path there.
Yeah, it just feels like it's stretching it, and it's got a warmth to it, like there's blood, rejuvenated blood in there. That's obviously the healing factors, delivering good cells and oxygen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, Darcy. I'll just get you to tell me what you think you want.
Yeah, okay.
What do you want? Where do you want it? And
I feel like
inside. That
maybe
inside
a
line
fraction
just in there.
inside,
Yep.
hitting that with an elbow or a thumb, whatever you want.
So I'm going down next to it, and then I'm going to push in sideways into it, so I can really engage and connect with it. How's that feel?
Yeah, it's really nice.
So I'll just sit there for a bit. Allow that tissue to accept it.
Yeah, I'm learning on the table as a practitioner, you know, how to sink in a bit and go a bit slower. Each time I get treatment, especially from Ninja, you learn something, and yeah, it's the slowness and just sitting there for longer and the sustained pressure that I'm enjoying at receiving, and they'll pass this on to my clients.
Yeah, we're really big on that experience, on 3 different ways to experience things: to look at it, receive it, and then deliver it. So very critical. You got to do all 3. So know all 3, be a connoisseur in all 3. So yeah, kind of know a good practitioner or a good sensation. You know, you can tell. And trust your own, intuition with that kind of stuff. What you sense is right. That is correct. You know, so.
And gauge what you need. Like this now is therapeutic, but it's doing something at a deeper level. Sometimes it is. You know, Jason's might have been a little bit more sensitive, and he's got to go a little firmer. But yeah, you just sort of judge what the tissue needs.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing a bit more flushing with you than I did with Jace.
Yep.
Really held it at the start, made sure it all melted that initial block, but then I'm kind of working through it a bit. Even though it's really slow, I'm still working through it rather than just pinning. So yeah,
no, it feels really relieving.
Just change angles again. Last little bit, and we'll wrap her up. In there. Give it a wiggle.
Make sure you comment if this resonates with you, and you've got some hamstring stuff before, and you've had treatment, but you haven't had stuff close to the bone and on the tendon. Let us know, because this is our bread and butter. This is exactly how we treat hamstrings and get relief. Not only if you've got a lower hamstring injury, we're still connected to the tendon, where the muscle originates, and really honing in on that. It'll have a flow-on effect, doesn't it, Ninja? It's like fix the tendon, and the whole tissue, the muscle belly, will start to perform and function better. It'll heal. It might take a day or 2 of being tender, but it's all part of the process.
And just a YouTube thing too is like, subscribe, comment, because like I think we only have like 10% of our subscribers actually watch our videos, so it's like a lot of people out there that are watching this right now aren't actually subscribed, and when you do subscribe, it helps us get out to the world even more, like show this good stuff, because I know we feel like this is really valuable, you know.
Part of our mission, isn't it?
Yeah, we
get
want
out to the world, get as many people as we can.
Yeah, getting good effective treatment, and the more practitioners, the more people that see this and demand this from their practitioners, so the better off you're going to be. So, yeah.
For those that know us, it's not a normal way to treat. Well, it's not normalised yet. We want it to be. We're trying to teach, educate as many people as we can. If there's therapists, myos, osteos out there watching, you know, we're trying to revolutionise what treatment is. How to treat properly, have integrity, be thorough. Yeah.
Build relationships as well. Like, that's where a lot of this stuff can happen. You want to do the deep work, you got to do it on somebody that you trust, you believe in, you like even, you know, you can relate to, you can connect with. So it's such an important, you know, concept that we kind of try to deliver as well, is that connection and camaraderie, community. That's sort of, it's really special for humans. We all need that community and connection, and our place in the world. We want to be listened to and be valid and have a purpose and place in this lifetime. So
yeah, so that's why it's important. Every subscription, every like, you know, gives us a bigger opportunity to showcase what we do, reach more people. So make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for that, Ninja.
Thank you. See you next time.